All right, so big day here at the PGA show. So we're here in Orlando. Got back from meeting with Flightscope today, and we're talking Fusion Tracking Pro Package. Let's get into it. Hey everybody, Scott Oaken coming at you. We're here. We're going to be going shortly into our meeting with Flightscope. So a little bit before we get into it, we were talking mainly about the Pro Package. I had some questions, a little bit about X3, and he also mentioned some stuff about Mevo. So Flightscope's really upgrading their entire family of things. And one thing I thought was really cool too is 247 Golf, the people I use for my enclosure, they're actually now the official enclosure company of both Flightscope and actually SkyTrack as well. But if you're interested in them, it was cool to see them there showcasing their product as well. Just a lot of buzz around the Flightscope booth this year, and it was a lot of good positive energy going with it. So I'm going to show you a lot of our meeting with Alex, who is the senior sales manager. And also thank you to Matt Brooks, who is my former boss. He is the director of golf at Superstition Mountain Golf and Country Club in Arizona. He is the one hitting shots here. Had him hit because honestly he's really good, and he knows where his golf ball is going. So I wanted to have him hit, and he would be a good judge as things are going. So a couple of things as we're going through this. One, I know people are going to want to see like the screenshots and stuff. Some of the screens, especially the really white screens, are difficult to pick up on the camera. So we will be having this, and we'll go through everything, and we'll have screenshots, and we'll do all that when I'm back home in the studio. But I know people had questions and wanted to learn more about this, so we got this video out. The other thing too, hopefully you're able to hear everything Alex is saying. There was a lot of ambient noise and stuff like that, so we're just trying to get all that out. I think it's all there, but we're basically cutting out any fillers of any people are asking questions, or people would stop by. He is a very busy person, as you can imagine, so people would stop by, want to have something, have a word or something, which is fine. Obviously I completely understand that. So just keep that in mind as you're going, but we're basically trying to show you this as raw and real as possible as we go through, so you can just kind of see everything working with the device. Now again, we'll show you some screenshot stuff. A couple of things that we still would need to test on it, which haven't done that yet. We'll be using this device at home in more of the simulator setup, and so we'll get to that. And really that was it. But we'll also be talking a little bit about some speed and acceleration profiles, some new features that even I wasn't actually thinking they were going to have, but they do. So with that said, let's get into it. All right, everybody, we're here with Alex Trujillo, Senior Sales Manager, Flightscope.
Yes,
exciting
sir.
time here at the show, yeah?
Very exciting. Yeah.
So I think everybody here wants to hear a little bit about Mevo Plus Fusion Tracking.
Yep.
Pro Package. So can we start with Fusion Tracking first?
Sure. Yeah. So we've been working really hard on expanding our our patented fusion tracking technology, which has now opened the doors for some new really cool things for the X3 that are coming as well, but also for the Mevo Plus.
Yeah.
And so with that being said, the addition of the Pro Package basically unlocks up to, it's like over 40 data parameters for the Mevo Plus Pro.
Yeah.
Which include club path, face angle, face to path.
Yeah.
What does it do for just the regular Mevo Plus is it just enhances the quality of the data, but it also adds 3 new putting data parameters for the Mevo Plus, which is really neat. And the Mevo Plus FS Golf app has gotten a little bit of an upgrade as well too. So
yeah, so Fusion Tracking giving it basically 2 ways to track. Is that kind of what we're seeing?
Yeah, so the patented fusion tracking technology, what that does is we use radar with image processing, synchronized image processing. So it just makes everything cleaner. Is what it does.
So I think that's what you see in a lot of, that's kind of the trend, right? As you see with launch monitors, it's nice to have that dual, hey, we need to get some club data, but let's use some other,
power to get the ball data in there
Correct.
too, right? So,
Correct.
okay, so then how does that help you then get the Pro package then? What's that about?
Yeah, so the Pro package is basically just an add-on that it's a one-time fee, and what it does is it rewrites the unit into the Pro package, which is like, I don't know if you're familiar with when we had the XI series.
Yeah.
We had like the XI Plus, the XI Tour.
Yep.
It was kind of it's the same hardware, we just upgrade the firmware that internally of it. And so that Pro package now unlocks all these cool new data parameters.
Right, and we get a lot into those here.
For the retail price of $3,000, you're getting
a lot. Yeah. Which I think everybody's excited. So.
And here's something new that we just found out about today is that the E6 bundle comes with the Mevo Pluses.
Yeah.
And it's 5 golf courses.
Right.
Well, as of today, it's 6.
Nice.
And that includes Bay Hill.
Nice. Very good. That was on there, and people were asking where to go, so now it's coming back. So, very cool. So, when fusion tracking is going to be for everybody,
yes,
everybody's going to get that. So that's good. They're going to be able to clean up, like you said, a little bit better reads, things like that. It already does a great job of it, but if you can make it a little bit cleaner,
yes,
it's obviously going to help a little bit. Yeah. So
like anything, you're always trying to get better and improve. So.
Okay. So then upgrade into the Pro package. What about, you said, the FS Golf app?
Yep.
How are you going to be upgrading that? Are you cleaning that up a little bit? Or?
Yeah, so it has had some changes to it. So how it'll work is on February 1st, Tuesday, all Mevo Plus customers will get the updated FS Golf app. That FS Golf app, it'll basically update to their device, and then the firmware push will add that additional fusion tracking. And then for those that get the Pro package, they'll just activate it right on the FS Golf app. It'll do the reworking, and then they'll be good to go. It takes about 5 minutes.
So process for people, they should have already got the firmware, I believe, today. Is that correct? Which is today is Wednesday.
Yeah, so
I don't know the date,
2.0.
but yeah. So they need the 2.0. And then they get the FS Golf update on Tuesday.
It'll
and
be
then
on the App Store.
Then they're good with fusion tracking. And then if they want to go to Mevo Plus or Flightscope and buy the upgrade, they can do that as well.
They can even do it right from the app.
Oh,
they can
nice.
Buy it right from the app.
Very good. Very good. So with the units for E6, is it going to give them all the data in that as well?
Yes, so they're updating the SDK. It'll be on E6 and like TGC and all that as well too.
Very cool.
So they're not all ready to go. I think E6 is done, and then the others are, they have the SDK they're working on.
Very cool. Is there any plans on future simulation softwares, anything like that?
There is. I know GS Pro is a big.
That's. I'm hitting at that one. Yeah.
People want to know. We are communicating with them. I've communicated with them quite a bit. Our CEO was in South Africa the past few months at our headquarters, our production site. And so he's been wrapped up doing those things, but we are looking at it. We are talking. The dialogue is going. There's just certain things that have to be done.
Oh yeah, understood.
And checked, and so that's kind of where we're at. But yes, we do want to integrate. We're just going through the processes.
There you go. People will be happy to hear that. So, what for the X3? What upgrades did you include for that?
So nothing that's getting released at the show. Shortly after the show, we are going to be adding impact location. Okay,
so people that aren't familiar with that, hit a shot, it'll show you where out on the club face you've hit it. That's important, obviously, for smash and things like that. So, very cool. Well, I think we got to try it out a little bit. Yeah. All right.
You wanna
so,
hit some?
Matt, you want to hit some?
Sure.
Matt's better than me, so I can then run this. Yeah, then I can run this. We're good. Everything's working. Matt's the tour guy, so not really. What's that? Here. Do all that.
This thing is going to be very popular for sure.
I think so. How's it been reading?
Oh, watch how quick it is. It's crazy good.
All right. Well, it did that.
Cool hook. Look at face of pad.
Yeah. Very cool.
So
and then you got your vertical swing plane.
Yep. So there's your VSP, HSP, dynamic loft, low point, curve distance.
Low point. Yeah, you were swinging up.
It's the opposite of angle of attack.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
I'll have him hit 3 and then I'll show you the other screens.
Yeah. You're right. That's quick.
It's fast.
Yeah. I mean, it was already fast, but there you go. Your club path feel like it's left?
Yeah, everything feels like I'm trying not to throw the golf ball.
Oh, there you go. I like it. Yeah, you're looking at your. He's the Lake Nona. What is?
You want it right here?
Yeah, that works.
Yep, so it encodes.
So cool.
See 2 video feeds.
So cool.
So it should have it.
In just a sec.
Yep, there you go.
Awesome.
Auto clips.
Yeah, it's all auto clip. You can also draw lines, circles. You can change the pre and post trigger times. That's pretty cool.
That is. This thing's pretty awesome.
It's almost like having a V1. But
Yeah, like the studio.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
nice thing about it is, like, if you're in your studio, it's great. You have your TV and everything. But if you're outdoors on the range, you just take your iPhone and your iPad, and you got 3 video sources.
Yeah, well, right now we're using. Yeah.
Then we have.
He's like, I don't know how to do
We
it.
added the speed and acceleration profiles for fitting.
Can you?
There's
Nice.
speed, there's acceleration.
So what
for
are
a fitter now? It's like.
they looking at? How they're accelerating through up into impact there?
The speed profile is the speed of the club head going towards impact.
Yeah.
The acceleration profile is the acceleration of the head, but because the shaft is connected to it, it tells us a lot about the loading and unloading
Right.
pattern.
So can you use this to look at like a shaft profile to kind
Yes,
of fit?
that's it right there. So like,
So you just find your shaft
that
profile
shaft
and
for- that shaft for you is a little too weak.
Yeah.
So I,
So would
So
you
I
try
would-
to find like what is it going to be straight or going to be kind of so as straight as you can get it?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So and then if it's too stiff, it goes like that, and it kind of goes down.
So
And so-
it's kind of measuring where it kicks and stuff. Okay, very cool.
and so that's 3.5 feet into impact, prior to impact.
Yeah, so it's like right here, like
Right.
the height, and then it tracks it through, and then sometimes you'll see the post line.
Yeah.
Cut players, sometimes you don't really see it because the club gets behind the body.
Yeah,
But
gotcha.
draw players, you'll see the club going out.
Gotcha.
So it's pretty interesting.
Very cool.
I mean,
Wow.
it's crazy.
It's $3,000 for this.
Yeah, 27 is so special.
Yeah, with the show.
And then this is still a beta screen,
Get this
but
in your backyard.
and it comes with 6 golf courses that you own for a lifetime. It's like, so we added this new feature called swing training. This used to be only on the X3.
You can, yeah, you can. I mean,
All right,
you get a
so
long enough HDMI cable.
take a swing without a ball.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. Let me get out of the way.
This is what I'm doing right now because I can't run that through gaming. I've got the HDMI one.
All right,
So-
let's say you're doing speed training.
Stack system.
All right. You get club speed and you get your horizontal vertical swing plane. That's speed training, stack system, swing, speed 6 whatever. But now let's say you have a student who's ball locked, he's severely out to in, and you give him a drill to work on his path a little more right. He can do the drill in front of it without ever hitting a ball, and then he'll get his traction. So like do one with like a hook swing.
So if I'm just going to have
Chipping is all about your system.
so what is so path goes right.
Path goes right, V planes, he flattens out a little bit, which is what happens when you
Right.
but then it's just
Where's that stack at? You were like 107. That's true. That's true. There we go.
I don't want to throw this thing either.
That's true. Get the whistle
for
lady
example,
out.
Like if you had like how the Speed 6 has 3 different.
Yeah.
You can just come in the thing and
Throw them in there.
And if you have stack system, you can just go add club and just do the stack.
Put your weights in. We talked about it. You guys were saying, and I know you can't tell a lot, but was this always a plan, or is this something you had to adjust to?
No, we've been doing a lot of. So we just launched our baseball product, the X2B.
Right.
With full fusion in that one.
Yeah.
And when we started tinkering with that, we started to unravel some of the things that we could do with fusion tracking.
Yeah.
And so,
You realize you had it in there, and
it's like anything. It's like technology's evolving.
Right.
It's, so when we see something that we can improve, obviously we want to.
So there it is. That is the first look, first use of the Pro package, the Fusion tracking. Again, my takeaways. the device works really, really fast now. The numbers we're getting seemed very, very, very good based on the type of ball we're hitting, what the clubs we're hitting, all of that stuff. Everything looked really good on what we were seeing. You know, obviously Matt's not hitting his own driver. Matt's more, you know, probably 270, 280 golfer as far as hitting driver and distance, but not hitting his own driver. You might have heard him in some of the video saying the club was a little slick with the grip, trying to throw it, stuff like that. And so, you know, we'll be testing more of that as we go, but honestly, really, really cool stuff, really awesome. And this Mevo Plus is a beast now, so really excited about that. For me, being able to see club path and face, even though you could get that a little bit from prior prior numbers, you could kind of infer it a little bit. Knowing it now and seeing it and seeing low point, that's stuff that to me is going to be so invaluable to share with people as a teacher, and I think as somebody at home, these are numbers that are going to be, make you better, which is really important. So if you have questions about it, again, I know we have more to do. We're just kind of getting this out here, letting you people start to see it, and we'll have a lot more, I promise you that. So please, questions, things like that, please leave them in the comments down below, and I can't wait to show you more with this device, especially from the home studio when we get back there. So we will be back there very shortly, and we're going to be after it. So click that subscribe button if you're not a subscriber already, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.